All great apes are endangered, and mountain gorillas are critically endangered, with fewer than 800 remaining in the wild in the Democratic Republic of Congo, Rwanda and Uganda. Now, CNN's Jessica Ellis recently trekked to Virunga National Park in the troubled region of the Democratic Republic of Congo, and she joins us now. Jessica, the first thing, of course, I know you've been before to the Congo, but just tell us about your recent trip, why you were there and what you saw.
Right, well, this time in the forest I found a good news story, and it's about a newborn in a group that was massacred in 2007. So I trekked the Virungas just this month and came across the Rugendo group, and the baby's name is Gato. So you can see some of these images now that I took, and why it is a success story, Jenny, is because it's, again, a group that was slaughtered. The silverback at the time was Sankwekwe, and him, along with 5 other family members, were just killed in cold blood. Most of them were shot execution style, and one was set on fire. So 4 years later, to find a baby, it's always something positive or a success for conservation, especially for a critically endangered species.
Absolutely, I'm sure. But of course, I've got to ask, why on earth were they murdered back in 2007?
Yeah, well, it horrified the public because the chief park warden, the main person that was trying to protect this forest, allegedly authorized the massacre, and it was to scare the rangers away from the park because of charcoal extraction. Charcoal is the main energy supply in this region of the DRC, Goma and North Kivu, so it's a lucrative business. Anyone that can get their hands on the resources in the forest to do it illegally, it's something that they can profit off of. So right. It's lawless out there.
What effect has this had on the park rangers themselves?
Well, since then, there's a new chief warden, and he is determined to continue to try to get the bad guys out of the forest. But Jenny, there's militias, there's rebel groups, and there's poachers. There's people that are trying to make money from, like we said, this charcoal extraction. So they are being targeted as well. It's not just the gorillas. Just this year alone, 11 rangers have been killed. Since 1996, 16 years, 140 rangers have been killed. When I was out there, I had armed guards, the rangers, having to take me from Goma all the way into the forest and protect me and protect themselves, as well as protecting the gorillas.
Trying to protect the gorillas. And you mentioned poaching just briefly then as well. You had an experience of this when you were there, didn't you?
Poachers were found trying to confiscate this gorilla across the border, and now this 1-year-old, you're seeing the images here of this baby, is in the care of the Mountain Gorilla Veterinary Project, and they are trying to cure her. She has a respiratory disease at the moment, but then hopefully they're going to bring her back to the Congo. They have a rehabilitation sanctuary out there for mountain gorilla orphans, and so hopefully she'll be able to go out there after she's better. And we'll have to keep you updated on that.
Yeah, you absolutely will. And I just want to ask you, because you have been out there before, and because you've just told us of this experience, how did this visit perhaps compare for you compared to previous years? Does it feel as if the situation's getting better? Are things more under control, more stable?
I would say that always on the Democratic Republic of Congo side of this area, when you're comparing Rwanda and Uganda, that it's still uncertain. It's difficult, it's dangerous, there's instability. A week before I got there, 2 rangers were killed. So it's a very volatile region, and these people are on high alert.
And risking their lives every day to do their job. Jessica, thank you as always for the reports that you do bring us. And remember, of course, you can follow the mountain gorilla's progress on the Mountain Gorilla Veterinary Project website, and that's gorilladoctors.org.